On the news tonight, new Anambra Information Commission and NWOSU meet heads of units, parastatals, agencies in Oka. Anambra Commissioner for Commerce Industry Ngonadi says government needs revenue to achieve its goals. ABGA assures aspirants of level playing ground. Britain set to announce new plans to tackle human trafficking. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround and maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. The new Anambra State Commissioner for Information, Mr. Paul NWOSU, has held a meeting with the heads of departments, parastatals and agencies under the ministry. The meeting held in his office at the Jerome Mildoja Secretariat Oka gave them the opportunity to brainstorm on their responsibilities, challenges and means of solving them. Reporter Njideka Okoye was there and reports.
Before the meeting, the commissioner was conducted round the units in the ministry by the supervising permanent secretary of the ministry, Barrister Samuel Ike, before the official handover of the reports of the heads of units and parastatals to the commissioner. Addressing the meeting, Commissioner NWOSU, who stated that the meeting was essentially to familiarize himself with the heads of departments and get to understand their responsibilities and chart a way forward, noted that the meeting has opened his eyes to their problems and prospects, as well as availed him the opportunity to brief them on Governor Chukwuma Soludo's mandate for the good of Anambra and charged all to be committed so as to continue with visible achievement within the immediate short term. Commissioner NWOSU stressed the need to carry out campaigns, sensitize the masses on the need to secure the environment, pay taxes, and be security conscious, and urged Anambra to take ownership of their state.
Ebidogo anya atugalo etu egesi we make campaign kandi mmadụ ghọtakwa that a na-ekwu si dozie nka si lụọ nka si nye anyị nka fancha bụ ego and ego fiala arụ mkpata n'elu anyị nọ now. So another way ga-esikwa wee nyelu gọọmenti aka bụ n'ịdị na-akwụ tax na ụmụ obele tolls dị aṅa ejimaka na echi na nwanechi fenye m result ya so that ka mwegakwala onye isi m.
Earlier, the commissioner gave those present at the meeting opportunity to explain their responsibilities, challenges, and possible solutions. The acting managing director of the Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Mr. Gabe Opaleze, managing director, Anambra Newspapers and Printing Corporation, publishers of National Light Newspapers, Sir Chuka Nnabife, Director, Library Services, Anambra State Library, Oka, Dr. Nkechi Udeze, Deputy Director, Ministry of Information, Mr. Anthony Mweke, among others, gave testimonies of their successes, listed challenges and needs of their establishments. In a vote of thanks, the Supervising Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Barrister Ike, thanked the Commissioner for the maiden meeting and urged them to be committed and fashion out ways to help in achieving the vision and goals of Professor Soludo and promised the Commissioner their maximum support.
The most important thing is that everybody must work. Everybody must work. At your own corner, you need to work so that we achieve the task ahead of us.
Others present at the meeting included the Director of Administration, ABS, Lady Tina Ekenta, Director, Legal Services, ABS, Barrister Juliet Amasiatu, to mention but a few. In Oka, Njideka Okoye, ABS News.
The Anambra State Commissioner for Commerce and Industry, Dr. Obi Ngonadi, has fully assumed duty as he took a tour of different departments of the ministry, including a parley with staff of the ministry. Correspondent Kenne Chukwuchukudi tells us more.
The commissioner, who had a prayer session in company of staff of the ministry, and a clergy prayed for the progress of the state through the ministry and for God's guidance as he assumes it. In a remark after he took a guided tour of different departments and offices of the ministry and familiarization with staff, Dr. Ngonadi noted that the task before them is an onerous one and all should be innovative with ideas on ways to achieve results. He emphasized that the government needs revenue to achieve its aims and objectives. With the huge expectation on the ministry, they cannot afford to fail.
We need your cooperation. We want this ministry to succeed. You need to understand that this ministry is the key. So I want us to have a very, very, very good working condition.
Earlier, while presenting a handover note to the commissioner, the permanent secretary of the ministry, Mr. Samuel Ike, who formally welcomed the commissioner, hoped that they will give him needed support to succeed, beckoning on staff to be serious and have synergy amongst themselves to achieve results.
On this note, I humbly hand over the ministry over to Honorable Dr. Obinna Singona, the KSC, the Commissioner for Commerce and Industry. Congratulations.
The commissioner later went into a meeting with all heads of departments of the ministry. In Oka, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
The Anambra State Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Mr. NWABUNWANNE, has revealed plans by the state government to transform the local government system. Mr. NWABUNWANNE disclosed this during the commencement of the familiarization tour to the 21 local government areas in the state. Correspondent Blessing Uchendo completes the story.
The commissioner, who kicked off the tour with visits to Dunukofia and Njikoka Council headquarters, was accompanied by the chairman, Local Government Service Commission, Dr. Peter Egente, and Anambra State President of Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NOLGE, Comrade Chikwelu Adigwe, among others. At each of the council headquarters visited, Mr. NWABUNWANNE unveiled that the visit was aimed at interacting with the local government workers, collate their challenges, and work towards providing lasting solutions, while assuring them that the present administration will conduct local government elections in no distant time. Mr. NWABUNWANNE called on the local government executives to bring forward their priority projects for evaluation.
I would say this is one of my vision to make sure I visit the 21 local government areas to know the challenge they are facing, and to see how I can bring it before Mr. Governor for us to resolve it. Mr. Governor is very, very much interested in local government affairs and things that happen in local government.
On their part, Dr. Egente and Comrade Adigwe advised the workers to give the present administration maximum support to achieve its goals for workers, assuring that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has the workers' welfare at heart.
The Local Government Service Commission is excited that the Commission has started well. He's started visiting the local governments and made promises. Promises we are expecting are going to be carried out. Charge to workers is, since we are going to experience change, they are going to change also.
Welcoming the commissioner to their respective council areas, the transition committee chairman for Dunukofia, Mr. Emeka Chinweze, and his Njikoka counterpart, Mr. George Ozo, commended him for his zeal and pleaded with the state government to recruit more workers.
Around the system of local government, because we are having a lot of challenges. If we go to our roads now, everywhere, you can see that there is filters everywhere. The building, all of them are filled up. And they are incapacitated to go about cleaning them.
It's not about us. Here I don't have a privileged position. So the system must be such that it will outlive each and every one of us and then continue to add value to the society.
In their vote of thanks, head of local government administration for Dunukofia, Lady Virginia Nwangwo, and her Njikoka counterpart, Mr. Thomas Anomodo, expressed gratitude to the commissioner and promised that they will continue to abide by the norms of the job. From Njikoka Council Headquarters, Blessing Uchendo, ABS News.
Amanuke community in Oka North Council area has extolled Governor Chukwuma Soludo for keeping to his campaign promises to the community with the appointment of one of their own as commissioner. The community gave the commendation when the elders and people of the community hosted a celebration party to congratulate Professor Soludo on his assumption of office and appreciate him for the appointment of Mr. Chikodili Anara as Commissioner for Homeland Affairs. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike completes the story.
Addressing the people, the spokesperson of the elders of the town, Mr. Zephaniah Onyemezie, thanked Professor Soludo for remembering and keeping to his words during his campaign and assured him that Amanuke will always be supportive of his programs and policies. Mr. Onyemezie equally used the occasion to call on the attention of the state government to intervene in an intra-community dispute caused by individuals whose selfish interests are to siphon the resources of the community, and requested that the state set up a committee to look into the crisis.
The Deputy Speaker of Anambra State House of Assembly and member representing Ihiala 2 State Constituency, Honorable Pascal Abodike, has joined the race to represent Ihiala Federal Constituency at the House of Representatives in the 2023 under the All Progressives Grand Alliance AFGA. Right Honorable Abodike, who met with stakeholders and party members from his constituency in Oka, said that his decision to contest followed calls from concerned stakeholders and Ihiala people for him to represent them at the Green Chambers. Correspondent Blessing Dennis tells us more.
Presenting the forms to the members of the party, Honorable Abodike stated that he has the pedigree to represent his people, pointing out that his interest is selfless and that his projects so far are people-oriented, adding that he is determined to meet the most pressing needs of the people. According to the lawmaker, Nigeria is in such state that every region needs to send their best to the parliament where issues affecting the country are discussed, insisting that any areas that lacks credible representation will lose the voice to make a case for their people.
My youth empowerment programs, the buying for your hammer, one word or the other. The am for another opportunity to represent here at the federal constituency. Owing to my position today as the House of Assembly member representing here at the 2 constituency and the presiding officer of the House, Kamara Rime Samadanya, Nga National Assembly Tata, the Green Chamber, I will be considered a ranking member.
In his remark, the chairman Apuga Ihiala local government area, Honorable Chigozie Chukwudum, maintained that the party is wishing him well, owing to his track record of quality representation and experience, explaining that the party's primary election has not been conducted, hence no candidate has emerged yet. Also speaking, the Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chuma-Ude, described Honorable Abodike as a man of great potential, a good son of the soil, and one who boasts of grassroots experience, stating that she was sure that he will represent well.
Pascal Abodike Miroma is an enigma. He is a wonderful politician, he is a good man, and he is a good soul. He's a philanthropist, and in fact, he is a good leader. We have infinite trust in him. We have implicit confidence that he will lead us well.
In their various remarks, some party members, Barrister Kelechi Abasora and Mr. Ifeanyichukwu Ojako, said that Honorable Abodike's decision to move higher is a welcome development for Ihiala, urging that the zoning arrangement which is being practiced in the area favors his ambition. They extolled the Deputy Speaker for his good works in Ihiala, promising him maximum support.
In our local government, we have arrangement of zoning. So this time around, it is their turn, Ebonesie,
So this is the understanding we have. So, and he is coming out from that particular zone. So is he right? I am fully in support of him.
I'm going to help this party as a deputy speaker. Mano negidere necha ihe niile aha anya. Onye a nwụrụ integrity. Mana the meaning of integrity. Stand there by the side. In fact, he was able to show the stakeholders na mmadụ. Ikuku adi Bugari. I want a lot to learn from him. That is why I did put ya n'okwu.
Ihiala Federal Constituency comprise Ihiala, Amoka, Azia, Lilu, Okija, Mbosi, Isieke, Osumohu, Ubulusiuzo, and Uli. In Oka, I am Blessing Dennis reporting for ABS News.
And still to come on the news tonight, ABGA assures aspirants of level playing ground. Britain said to announce new plans to tackle human trafficking. Here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns after this time. Please join us again.
Thank you for the rejections that taught me to keep striving. Thank you for the long hours that taught me discipline. Thank you for the knockdowns that taught me to bounce back, and for the unexpected victories that taught me to never give up. Thank you for making me who I am.
Welcome back to the news. The All Progressives Grand Alliance ABGA has reassured aspirants under the party into various political offices of a free, fair and credible primary election to build a united, sustainable and progressive political party. The national chairman of the party, Chief Victor Oye, who gave the assurance while speaking with the ABS in his office in Abuja, said that there will be no favoritism as there will be a level playing ground for all aspirants. According to him, the primary elections will be so transparent that opponents will congratulate whoever emerges freely and work with him to deliver the party in the main election. Princess Ekwiyajide filed this report, taken from her.
According to him, the primary elections will be so transparent that opponents will congratulate whoever emerges freely and work with him to deliver the party in the main election. He claimed that APOGA has always been on top in terms of political party management and cleared the air on the defection of the national secretary of the party, saying that Honorable Labaran Maku went to PDP in response to the clarion call of his Igbo people. The national chairman said that the party leadership hopes to plow back all monies garnered from the sale of farms to uplift the lives of its members and build infrastructure that will outlive them, just like the national secretary, which has become a rallying point for members. Chief Oye also debunked claims by the Edozie Njoku-led faction, saying that the court already struck out the case for lack of jurisdiction, especially as his led National Working Committee is the authentic one recognized by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. He said because life is transient, man should learn to rejoice with those who God had blessed, so they too can be blessed, and jettisoning all forms of envy and acrimony.
The assurance is that the election, the primary is going to be free, fair, and credible. And I want to rephrase it in Igbo. Aga ato ya ato, go anya go, denye de ponya po. That's what we're going to do. No favoritism of any sort. We're going to give the politicians a level playing field. That's the only way we can build a united, sustainable and progressive political party.
The United Kingdom is expected to sign a deal to send the male asylum seekers who cross the English Channel in small boats to Rwanda, while their claims are processed in the UK. Home Secretary Mr. Priti Patel will sign the £120 million agreement for a migration and economic development partnership in Kigali, the capital of landlocked Rwanda, on Thursday. The report said the cost will be funded by UK taxpayers. There was no immediate response from Rwanda. The report said crossing the channel in small boats will also be made a crime, and those who are allowed to stay will have to live in strictly controlled camp-like environment while their cases are considered. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who is under renewed pressure after being fined by police for breaking COVID-19 lockdown rules at a number of parties in his office, is also set to announce new plans to tackle people smuggling gangs and increase UK operation in the channel. Critics say Johnson is trying to divert attention from his own behavior amid calls for his resignation over the repeated lockdown breaches. And over now to sports. The European football governing body has announced that Belgium, Netherlands, Poland and Wales have declared interest in hosting the 2022-2023 UEFA Nations League final. The deadline to submit final bid dossiers is of October 5, and the host will be appointed in January 2023. The finals will be held from June 14 to 18, 2023. Just before we go, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Orca. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV, and you can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main point again. New Anambra Information Commissioner NWOSU has met with heads of unit parastatals agencies in Awka. Anambra Commissioner for Commerce Industry Ngonadi has said the government needs a revenue to achieve its goals. ABGA has reassured aspirants of level playing ground. And we also told you on the foreign scene that Britain is set to announce new plans to tackle human trafficking. Here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Good night.